Well, welcome to a new episode of Wes's Side Story. Today we're doing brakes on a 2006 Chevy Impala. Let me see if I can hold this light, the phone, and a screwdriver. Oh, in between there, and there's one right here. The brake pad's right here, and then this is the rotor. So what you need to do is push these in to compress it so you can get your brake pads and to free your brake up. I want to compress my piston that runs in here, and that's what makes, whenever you press the brake pedal, this piston comes out and pushes this brake pad against your rotor, and that's what stops the vehicle. So in order to take this, which is called the caliper, off, you have to compress these pistons, and there's rubber right here, so you don't want to mess that rubber up. You just want this metal piston to get pushed back in to its piston shaft on the caliper. So I'm going to try to start and push those in with some flathead screwdrivers. All right, and as you can tell right there, that piston, I pushed it back. See, there's space in between the brake pad and the piston now. All right, and now I got both of them kind of pushed back so I can take these off now. So after that, I'm gonna loosen these 13mm bolt, one right there and one right there. You gotta put I used a crescent wrench, so I'm not sure what size that is, but put a crescent wrench on that to get those to back out. That's another little trick. So put this on here like that. Look at these sliders, like that is unacceptable. So they will slide out. You can pull them out of the little the rubber piece. Put some grease in there, work it back and forth. And that's what I do when I do brakes. So I'm gonna do this for my friend on this one and this one up here. Well, let's take a look at these pads here. And they got little clips on them. Wow, that is bad. All right, and this is the grease that I use to do my sliders. I just use rubber gloves. You can turn them inside out and the grease stays in them. So here we go. You want to just kind of wiggle them in there. Once you get them so far, turn them. That one was really bad, so I'm really glad that my friend brought me this car over to work on today. Hello, little Katie did. All right, so now I got my sliders greased and slid in and out, and I think they're good. So I'm gonna take just a screwdriver and I'm gonna work that brake pad out. Now these clips that are in here, the brakes come with a brake lubricant, so you do want to put a little bit in here. This is what the old ones looked like. The new one, new set in there. So just like that. All right, and I used the back side of my screwdriver to kind of tap that in there. All right, sorry folks, I skipped a step. So on these, where these go in, this is where you're supposed to put your brake lubricant. Another good thing is to use like a wire brush get in there and clean those out. All right, so I got that lubed a little bit. Right there, you can see it. And the top up there, I got it lubed up a little bit also. Man, that helped that go in so much easier also. So gotta say that. So again, just around here and right here, just where it's gonna make contact in your clips. All right, so there we go. We got the new brake pads in there. We're gonna put this caliper back on. If these are not compressed good enough, they will not allow for your caliper to go back over your newly done brake job. Use C-clamps to do that, or you can also use a big pair of channel locks. All right, and just to show how to do it with a 4-inch C-clamp, I took the old brake pad and I put the C-clamp in the middle so as to push these in at the same time, and that will compress these pistons in here, and that will allow you to fit it over your newly done brake job. And there you go. So that's back together. And remember, you don't have to take your brake line loose. So don't take your brake line loose, because you're going to depressurize your whole system. Don't do that. Just compress that cylinder with either a C-clamp, a pair of channel locks, something to that effect. I am ready to put my bolts back in. And remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. And these are 13 millimeters. So, all right, I'm gonna put those back on and I'll be ready to put the wheel back on. And this side will be done. You just repeat the same process on the passenger side. All right, guys, there you have it. So thank you so much for watching Wes's side story. Man, you guys are so appreciated. All right, good luck on your own jobs out there. Stay safe and blessed.
What do you think of that? Huh?